perfecting Storm today with her delicious treats. And we want to make this as much of a real-life situation as possible. However, we want to make sure we have her on the leash out here, making sure that we can always control her if she does decide to go towards some food. And real-life scenario being that someone other than myself is going to be dropping food on the ground, and I want to make sure that even though we're not actually telling her leave it, because sometimes we don't always see the food dropping on the ground, so even though we don't actually tell her to leave it, we want to make sure that we discourage focusing on the object. We don't want her to get fixated on the food, and so that she knows that the only time she can consume food is either from a handler directly or from her owner. So we're going to do this run through real fast, and I have her on the leash. I'm just gonna be sitting over there with her, and we're going to have the food and oops situation. Uh-oh, I dropped this delicious piece of food on the ground. Want to make sure Storm leaves it. So when she does start getting fixated on an object, I want to make sure I'm able to correct her or no, making sure that she can in turn ignore the food. Are you ready, Mama? Just a couple of times. I knew she was probably just going to go right for that piece of food, especially since it is pretty close to her. But again, leave it. But I want to discourage most of all her getting fixated on the food. So I'm going to walk her down briefly, come right back. It's still going to be on the ground. She's still going to have to leave it. Watching her every move. When the food does go down, I am going to make sure that she does not get fixated on said food. Excellent job right now. With food literally everywhere.
Uh-oh. Just sitting on it. Oops.
Yep. Sit. Good. Sit.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so none of the food has been picked up. We want to make sure, of course, she understands that she's never allowed to just grab food from the ground. No. food and she is not moving. So I would like to tempt her with a package or a bowl. Stormy, stop. Yes, good girl. Okay, so let's get back into the middle of things here. Sit. No, sit. Yes, good. Sit. Okay, if you want to set it on the ground. Good girl. All right, so this is a great example. She's not focused on the bowl with all of this food. She's not focused on any of the food on the ground. The leash really helps me control her reaction to the food. If she's off leash, that might be a different story. She knows she has free rein and she can go get a little gobble in here or there when she sees the chance. But making sure that she can master everything on the leash first is the most important. Then you can move on to tempting her when she's, off leash in your home, or if you guys, take her to the beach or the park, making sure that she always understands that she's not able to accept food except from a handler or the owner. So she's ignoring the food, the bowl is here, she looked at it briefly, correction, making sure that she doesn't get too fixated, and she is now wanting to go back into daycare probably. Did you want to set the package on the ground too? We got it. Love that.
Oh.
I'll keep it. Good girl. Oops. Girl, she's doing excellent. Alright, that was excellent. She knew that the package was dropping on the ground. She looked at it for a second. Was like, I'm not going to be able to get this anyway. I'm just going to go look at something else. So that's perfect. And like I said before, scenario in-house, of course, might be different. She's comfortable, she has her family around, and there's stuff on the ground. Perhaps she might try to go get it, but like I said, making sure that she has all of the basics cemented on the leash first, making sure that she can ignore items on the leash before allowing her to practice, do training without a leash being involved. She is just doing fabulous right now, though. Let me just check my time here. Come on. There we go. Good girl. Okay, perfect. Sit. No. Sit. No. Sit. There we go. Good. Sit. All right. Do you want some kibble in the bowl? Alright, so she's doing an excellent job right here. The sounds of the kibble, the food in the bowl, of course that's intriguing to dogs loving food. But with her being able to differentiate between what she should get and what she shouldn't, she's doing a great job right now. Good girl. Alright, so she's gonna lay down. She did such an awesome job with the Leave It. I'd love to hear how she's progressing with it at home. Of course, I understand it's a little bit difficult for her when she was walking through here to leave this huge place just filled with food. But she did a great job walking through it, no problems there. So she looks like she is about ready for a nap right now. But this has been Nicole and Lisa here with Storm working on Leave It, and she did a great job. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Can you hold her? No. She's tired.